Yo, what's good, people? It's No Mercy. Um, I just came from the UW Anarchy event. I gotta excuse me. I don't have my camera right now. My main camera. Y'all already know my recaps and shit usually HD, better quality type shit. But I had to go with the MacBook this time. But overall, it was a good event. You know what I mean? They had seats this time, so I was more comfortable and shit. So that was one good perk about it. But anyway, fuck it. I ain't even gonna kill y'all with the bullshit. NoMercyTV.com. Follow me on Twitter at NoMercyHarlem, at NoMercyTV. I'm gonna get into this recap. First battle of the night was Daylight versus Speed Dollar. That was a good back and forth battle. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like the first two rounds was close, and the third round was just like I thought Daylight got the third round easily. I gave it to Daylight 3-zip, but not in a body bag fashion. Like, Speed Dollar came with some shit, and he's actually been improving. Like, this battle, he stepped his bars way up. You understand? So, like I said, it was a 3-zip, but it wasn't like, a body bag. It was close, those first two rounds. So it might look debatable. You know what I mean? I say this 3-0 debatable, basically. Next battle, O Solo versus Swave Sevah. Um, I gave it to Swave Sevah 3-0, but the first round, O Solo came out swinging. I'm not gonna lie, like, his performance and the shit he was doing on stage, he was good money. But Swave was just like, you know how Swave is. Swave damn near bodies everybody he battles. At least, you know what I mean. So the second round, he came out with some real personal shit, and then the third round was just like the icing on the cake. So I gave that to Swave Sevah 3-zip. Y'all might look at the first round and think it's debatable, but 2 and 3, no debating at all. Um, Next battle after that was O-Red versus X Factor. Now, overall, I could say the battle is debatable. You got some people who might feel like X won, but to me, O-Red kind of got off to a bad start, and it's like each round got better, like as far as like what he was saying and shit like that. And the first round I gave to X Factor. I felt like X Factor got that first round, but 2 and 3, I had to give it to O-Red because O-Red was just he was swinging, and then O-Red did some shit that nobody else was able to do, which is why I think he kind of fucked up X Factor's third round because he did something about priorities that was just like X Factor couldn't do that priority shit his third round. He just couldn't. I think that's why his third round wound up being a little short because with O-Red, what he said in his third round, there was no way X Factor could bring out the priority shit. I'm not gonna go into what he said, but he was speaking a lot of real shit, and I feel like he got the battle 2-1, but some niggas might say X got it. I say it's O-Red 2-1. That's just my opinion. Next battle, Bill Collector versus Tech-N9ne. Tech-N9ne, Tech-N9ne, Tech-N9ne. I feel like Tech-N9ne got 3-0'd again. See, what people fail to realize about Bill Collector is that Bill Collector's performance overshadow his bars, but that doesn't mean his bars are whack. Because Bill Collector, for a person who performs as good as he does, you'll think that he really can't rap. But when you actually sit and listen to the shit that he's saying, he has some shit. And what he did this battle was he slowed down on the performance. He wasn't, jumping around and, doing the silly shit that he does. he actually was just spitting and letting you hear exactly what the fuck he got to say. And I personally feel like it was a body bag. He 3-0 Tech 9. I kind of thought this was going to happen. A couple people did, but I was trying to give Tech 9 the benefit of the doubt, but I just couldn't do it this time. I just couldn't. So, yeah, Bill collected 3-0. Main event, Math versus Arsenal. Great battle. Me personally, I gave it to Math. You can give it to him. I looked at it this way. I felt like Math got the first round. I felt like Math got the second round. The third round, to me, was dead even. It was dead even. The first 2 rounds, I felt like Arsenal bars wasn't hitting. They wasn't really hitting. Like, they weren't hitting as hard as Maths were. To me, like, Arsenal had bars, but Math was coming with a lot of real stuff. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, it depends. I guess it depends on what you're a fan of. Because you got some people saying Arsenal won, but what I was hearing, I couldn't give it to Arsenal. I couldn't. Like, Math was just, I don't know. I think that Calico battle woke him the fuck up. Like, after I seen the Marv 1 battle, I was like, yeah, Math might pull it off. And he did. You know what I mean? So when you see it on camera, you can make your own opinion. Other people might say different, but me personally, I feel like Math got that 3-zip or possibly 2-1. Because that third round is just highly debatable. Third round is highly debatable. So you can pretty much give it to either one of them. But overall, I feel like you got to give Math that battle. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's my Anarchy recap. Shout out to everybody that battled. Like I said, NoMercyTV.com. Follow me on Twitter at NoMercyHarlem, at NoMercyTV. And yeah, you know I'll be at that next battle, whatever battle they have in New York next. So holla at me.